Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Christmas live stream to support the Salvation Army of Mahoning County. It is such a pleasure to see you all tonight. So I was asking a little bit earlier where everyone's tuning in from, and I'm just going to look at some of these comments over here. We have, let's see here. I saw one that was all the way. Oh, goodness. I think there it is. Okay. Adam Armstrong. We have him tuning in all the way from Canada. So good evening, Adam. I hope you're doing well. We have Kelsey watching from Maryland. So hello, Kelsey. Thanks for tuning in. We have, let's see here, Terry Jackson tuning in from Girard, Ohio. It's a pleasure to see you. And we also have Marlene Allen tuning in from Girard, Ohio. So it is such a pleasure to see you guys tonight. And we're going to kick off tonight after that first bout of music with the baking video, because I think that's one of everybody's favorite parts of Christmas. I know it's my favorite part of Christmas, is baking and making cookies and whatnot. And so this year I have a recipe for you guys that is with one batter, but you can make two different cookies with it. So you can sort of multitask with this batter, and it's a double chocolate cookie dough. So check this out. These are double chocolate cookies.
So I'm going to teach you how to make two different kinds of cookies out of one batter. So you're going to start out with 2 cups of all-purpose flour into a bowl, and then add to that 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. So then you're going to mix that all up until it's pretty well combined. Looks a little something like this. And then in a stand mixer, you're going to add 2 sticks of butter, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. Then you're going to cream that until it's well combined and scrape down the sides of the bowl. Add to that 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of chocolate syrup, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then you'll mix that all up again until it is well combined and scrape down those sides again. And you can add your dry mixture. So just add that little by little and mix it up until it is all incorporated. Scrape down those sides one more time. Then I'm going to add my chocolate chips to the mix. Now, I usually prefer the dark chocolate chips for this, but I had semi-sweet on hand and these work perfectly fine for this recipe, so add those in and stir them up. Then on a lined baking sheet, you're going to dish out your cookie dough. Both of these cookies will bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit in your oven. These ones go in for about 8 to 11 minutes, and they are done and ready to eat. Now for the other style of cookie, you're going to take the batter and you're going to shape it into a small ball and put those on a lined baking sheet. Then you're going to prep some mint truffle candy kisses. So pour those out, unwrap them all, and get them ready to go. And then you're going to bake those cookies for about 6 minutes and pull them out while they're still warm. Put in a candy kiss in the center of each of them. And then these go back in the oven for about 2 more minutes or so until they're fully cooked and the candy kiss is melted. And I just like to tap the edges to sort of spread out that candy kiss on the cookie. Then I like to garnish with some candy cane. And you can put these in a food processor to pulverize, or, if you have some holiday stress left over, you can just take a rolling pin and snack them. That works too, trust me, it really does. And then you're going to garnish the top of those cookies while the candy kiss is still warm. And there you have 2 different styles of cookies out of one batter. Enjoy!
So I don't know about you, but I think there might be a little debate going on with cookies about, or just, I guess, sweets in general, and the combination of chocolate and mint. And so one of the things about those cookies is you can either make them double chocolate or you can make them mint and chocolate. I am personally a mint and chocolate person. But what about you? Let me know in the comments. And we have some people here. I asked what your favorite cookie is. And so let's see some of these. Becky says, that's a hard one. Candy Kiss, 7-layer, or no, Buckeyes, which I love all of those cookies. I love every kind of cookie. So, and those are delicious. Candy Kiss ones, those are some good cookies there. And Nathan says oatmeal scotchies, another favorite. I feel like that's a good breakfast cookie too, because it has oats in it. So, it's breakfast, right? And then we have, let's see here. So we have oatmeal scotchies. We have clothespin cookies, another great choice for a cookie table. We have Candy Kiss / peanut butter blossoms. Yes, always the Candy Kiss. Ooh, Terry says homemade shortbread cookies, which That's a favorite over here too. Love that. Oh, Adam says, where are the samples? So that's a good question. I should have made someone have them here tonight. Then we have some people saying mint, some people saying no mint in the comments here. We have Diane saying she likes chocolate pretzel bark. That's delicious too. Salty and sweet, that combination is just perfect. It's always great. So once you have your cookies, I think the best thing to do with your cookies is to grab a warm beverage. And so I've got mine here tonight. I've got my little sweet gingerbread mug here. So whether it's hot chocolate, tea, coffee, hot cider, anything like that, it is always good for Christmas. So then after you get all your baking done, having fun with crafts is also a really fun thing to do around Christmas time. It's a great way to involve the kids. And so we have Fences and Roads, who is my sister, and her family joining us on this live stream tonight to show us a Christmas craft. And that craft is how to make those Christmas crackers, those Christmas poppers. So check this out.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making the spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle, jingle. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Take it away now. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle, jingle. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle, jingle. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Go up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joy. Singing jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle, jingle, oh, what fun it is.
So you can check out Fences and Roads on Facebook and Instagram at Fences and Roads. I have all the information tagged down in the comments, so make sure to check that out. And I, for one, very much appreciate with those Christmas crackers. I get scared at loud popping noises. It makes me jump. And those ones do not contain the little crackers, but you can put those in if you'd like to. I for one, I'm not big on surprises like that. But that's a fun way to make your own Christmas crackers, put whatever you want inside of them. And it's a fun craft that you can do with the whole family around Christmas time. So let's get back to some music here and get some Jingle Bell Rock on.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In
Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for joining us for this Christmas live stream to benefit the Salvation Army of Mahoning County. Here's how you can make a donation. To donate virtually, go to give.salvationarmyusa.org/AC Jones Christmas Live. You can find a clickable link in the comments below this live stream. If you prefer to donate by check, you can also find that information in the comments section. This donation page will be active until January 9th of 2022. Please feel free to share this link with any family or friends who might be interested in donating. Thank you so much for joining us for this live stream today, and thank you to all those who have already donated to the Salvation Army. Merry Christmas!
So yes, thank you all so much for joining us. You can find that link to donate down in the comment section, as was said in the video. For those of you on Facebook, you can also find it above the stream in the description of the video. And you can click that link, it'll take you right to it, and you'll find the landing page where you can donate up until January 9th of 2022. So I wanted to not only do some pre-recorded semi-full band videos for this live stream, but I also just wanted to do a couple little acoustic carols. And these are good sing-along carols here. So we're going to do What Child Is This together. What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings, that loving heart enthroned him. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Sing with me again. What child is this? What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Thanks, everybody. We are going to sing some more carols here with O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. Sing hallelujah.
asked everybody during that song, what is your favorite Christmas carol? And I think it's funny because A Little Town of Bethlehem, that was never really on my radar for the most part for the longest time. And it has become one of my favorite Christmas carols. I remember when I was a kid, I used to have this little book, and I don't know if they still make these kinds of books or not. They probably do. I just haven't looked enough at some of the kids' books out there. But they used to make so many of them when I was a kid, these books that had a little side panel, and the side panel had these buttons that you could press that would speak a phrase or they would play music. And whenever you were going through the book, there'd be a little picture prompt that matched up with the picture on the side of the book, and you'd hit that picture and it would give the sound effect. And so I had one for Christmas carols, and A Little Town of Bethlehem was one of the songs that was in that book. And so I remember hitting that button. That's how I was first introduced to the carol, because I never heard it out a lot. And as I got older, the more I read the lyrics, it just really hit me, and it was really beautiful. And so I wanted to do something with that song. And so a couple of years ago, I was driving back from somewhere, and I remember kind of singing it in my head, and I ended up writing that third verse at the end of my version of A Little Town of Bethlehem, just talking about how because of Christmas Day, everything changed, and how Bethlehem, a city that was so small, so minuscule, it seems, something so big came out of it. And I just think that's a beautiful sentiment to no little thing that you do goes unnoticed or goes to waste. Every little thing, it's never small. So I just think that's a really, really cool carol for that reason. And so I asked some people what your favorite Christmas carols are. Brittany says, "O Come, Emmanuel." That one's really pretty. I love all those Christmas carols that are in minor keys. It sort of adds to the mystery and mysterious nature of Christmas. I love it. We have Deck the Halls. That's always a fun one. Tonya, thank you. And then we have "O Holy Night" from Cassie. It's a beautiful song. I love that one too. We have a couple of comments for "O Come All Ye Faithful." That's another really beautiful one as well from Debbie and Terry. And we have someone tuning in here too. I want to say hi to Keith from Iowa out there. Good to see you out there tonight. And we have for Christmas carols, we have Nathan saying "White Christmas." Oh, that one takes you back. That one gives you that Christmas nostalgia when you listen to it, I always feel like. We have "Mary, Did You Know?" That's another beautiful, beautiful song. And "Joy to the World," another one as well. And a couple comments for "Joy to the World" on there, and "Mary, Did You Know?" All beautiful songs, and so much fun for Christmas time to just sing along together. And I'll have to go, hopefully one of these days we'll have to go caroling or something. That's always a fun thing to do around the holiday season. So with this live stream, it is this year entitled "Home for Christmas," which, as a lot of you know, I recently moved away from the Youngstown and Mahoning County area. And so I felt like the phrase "Home for Christmas" was a very appropriate title for this year's live stream, given that I am about a little more than 500 miles away from my hometown and from the hometown where this Salvation Army is in Mahoning County. And so with that, I was thinking about some different things to do for this live stream, things even outside of music and whatnot. And my good friend, Kate Dell, wrote a children's book about a year or so ago. And it's an adorable book about her dog. And it has to do with a dog that's finding a new home and a dog that is moving. And just, I think that aspect of home is so important for Christmas and around this holiday season. And so I am so excited. I'm going to share with you a video here of Kate reading her book for you guys. So check this out.
Hi, I'm Kate Dell, and I'll be reading you my book, Marshmallow's Big Move, about my dog, Marshmallow. Hi, my name is Marshmallow, and this is my brand new home. I just moved here with my humans, Ellie and Noah. They're the best. We go on walks, play fetch, and I even help them with their human work. The three of us are best friends. My new house is the best, but when I found out we were moving, I was pretty scared. I didn't want to leave my other home because I was afraid everything would change and I wouldn't like the new house as much as the old one. Before we moved, I tried to ask my humans a bunch of questions about our new house, but they didn't seem to understand very well. I wonder why. Moving sounded scary. All of a sudden, my favorite spots in our old house were covered up by huge boxes, and things were crazy. I couldn't find my bed, the bones I hide around the house, or my favorite dinosaur toy. Things just kept getting worse. What if I don't make friends? What if I'm scared of the new house? What if I get lost? What if I never find my favorite dinosaur toy? I had never been so worried before. I hid behind the couch and closed my eyes, wishing I could stay here forever. But before I knew it, Ellie and Noah were by my side, giving me big scratches behind my ears, my favorite spot. They told me it was all going to be okay and that I shouldn't worry. I decided to trust them. After all, they are my family. Moving day had arrived. We loaded all of the boxes and got into the car to head to our new house. I looked out of the window the whole way there and wondered which house was ours. It was so fun. I love going on car rides. We finally pulled into a long driveway, and there it was, our new house. I jumped out of the car as fast as I could to go explore. And guess what? I love it. My new humans were right. Our house is awesome. It has a huge yard for us to play in, all kinds of trees with squirrels to talk to, and my very own window to look out of so I can watch our neighborhood. But best of all, it has Ellie and Noah. As long as they're with me, it will always be the best house ever. Thanks so much for watching, and Merry Christmas!
Thank you so much, Kate Dell, for sharing your book, Marshmallow's Big Move, with us. I have a picture here. This is Marshmallow, if you want to see the adorable dog that inspired the book. And you can check out Marshmallow's Big Move, and you can check out all of Marshmallow's adventures at the link in the comment section. I put a link to Marshmallow's Instagram and Facebook pages, as well as Kate Dell's website, where you can check out her book and adorable Marshmallow right there. So I also want to give a big shout out and thank you to Majors Paul and Sherilyn Moore of the Mahoning County Salvation Army. They are incredible people. I've had the wonderful chance to get to speak with them and meet them many times over the past few years. And they just have such a love for their community. And I just want to thank them so much for always being so supportive of this event every year. And of course, hoping once again that maybe next year this can be in person, because 100%, there's just something about that feeling of togetherness and being near each other and getting to ring on this holiday spirit together. And so I miss you all, and I truly hope that next year this event can be in person once again. Let's see here. We've got some comments that I'm going to check out before. Oh, yes. What a fun book. Love Marshmallow, and I love anything with a dog, right? So got a little bit more music here for you all with Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days. the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to battle through somehow and have ourselves a merry little Christmas night. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to battle through somehow and have ourselves a merry little Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. If only in my dreams.
So as that video said, thank you so much again to all active duty military who are away from their homes this Christmas season. We appreciate you so much, and we just pray that God blesses you and keeps you this Christmas. I have a very special guest joining me here on this live stream, and so I would like to introduce to you Mr. Michael Boris, my husband now. Yay.
It's me.
It's him.
The husband.
The husband. So
Here I am.
he is joining me tonight, and we're gonna sing a song for you guys. Because it's what we do.
Because it's just what we do.
It is. And we have matching mugs thanks to his parents, my in-laws. So
Yeah, so she's
I'm apparently sweet.
she's sweet. Oh wait.
I know the light, it's really bright, but mine says sweet.
Mine says spicy.
So yeah, I'm sweet, he's spicy apparently. Oh. So we're going to sing another carol for you guys here. Sing along with us.
Away in a manger, no crib for his bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the poor baby wakes, the little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh. I near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and take us to heaven to live with thee there.
Away in a manger.
Away in a manger, no crib for his bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay, the little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
There we go. A little bit of Away in the manger there. And as you can see, we've got our Christmas theme going on here. I've got red. You've got the green.
I have green.
You're rocking the green.
I am colorblind though.
That's true.
So
That's true. But you can see this is green, right?
because I love you and I trust you, I believe you when you say
That this is green.
it's green.
Yes, this is green. I promise you that.
Okay.
I will promise you that one.
I just want to be Christmas.
You are Christmassy. You're very Christmassy. We've got our Christmas pillows with us as well.
do.
There we go. We have a thing for the red truck. So have
Little red truck.
the little red Christmas truck there. So next up, I am so excited to share with you all. Leanne Binder has one of her Christmas videos to play for you tonight on this live stream called "'Tis the Reason." It's a beautiful song with a beautiful video. And for those of you who were at our Salvation Army Christmas party 2 years ago for the 5th annual party at Standby Auditorium, you might recognize some of the scenery in this next video here. So check this out. This is Leanne Binder, "'Tis the Reason."
A little stone church on a quaint snowy street, sleigh bells and Santa Claus, it's Christmas Eve. The glow from a manger, carolers too, the story of Christmas filled up the room. As the service was ending, the doors open wide. Who stood in the door took us all by surprise. Black boots, white beard, all dressed in red. The jingle of bells, but no words were said. You can't buy it, it's given for free. All you must do is have faith and believe. everyone gazed as he walked down the aisle. No jolly laugh, just a soft, gentle smile. Straight to the manger he made his way, dropped to his knees, bowed his head, and he prayed. And after a moment, that gentleman rose, placed his hat on his head, and walked out in the snow. Tears filled my eyes, my heart filled with joy. This night would not be about dollies or toys, but about a small child in a land far away who would save all mankind on a cross, not a slave. Tears of reason, love and hope, hold all the magic, even Santa knows. You can't buy it, it's given for free. How you must do. Tears of reason, love and hope, hold all the magic, even Santa knows. You can't buy it, it's given for free. All you must do is have faith and believe.
Thank you so much, Leanne Binder, for sharing that absolutely beautiful song with us and beautiful video. For those of you, look in the comments. I have links to Leanne's Facebook and Instagram pages, so make sure to go check her out, give her a follow, and stay tuned for music from her. So thank you once again, Leanne. We're going to get some more Christmas music here. With some people said that this is one of their favorite Christmas carols. It's also one of my favorite Christmas carols. This is "O Holy Night."
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise, we let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Oh, praise his name forever. His power and glory evermore proclaim. His power and glory evermore proclaim. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. All night divine.
Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for joining us for this Christmas live stream to benefit the Salvation Army of Mahoning County. Here's how you can make a donation. To donate virtually, go to give.salvationarmyusa.org/AC Jones Christmas Live. You can find a clickable link in the comments below this live stream. If you prefer to donate by check, you can also find that information in the comments section. This donation page will be active until January 9th of 2022. Please feel free to share this link with any family or friends who might be interested in donating. Thank you so much for joining us for this live stream today, and thank you to all those who have already donated to the Salvation Army. Merry Christmas!
So I am back here with my hubby, Michael, over here. And before we go on to the next part where we're going to talk about favorite Christmas traditions. But before we do that, I need to share some of these comments with you and with everybody else.
Okay.
I need to share some of these comments because they, people really like your hair, you know, and let's see, where is it? Oh, here we go. I like this one. Thanks, Nathan. Most likely to be voted couple with the best. Oh, that's Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Brittany. I gave credit to the wrong person. Most likely to be voted couple with the best hair. Yes. That Nathan also commented on that and did say so many luscious locks. That's a lot of alliteration too. I like that.
So
luscious
many
locks.
luscious locks on this line.
Yes. The luscious locks. Yes, throw it around, toss it back and forth. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
And so yeah, that's very sweet. World's next power couple. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. And Linda, you're so sweet too. Thank you, beautiful couple.
Thank you, Linda.
And happy first Christmas as husband and wife. Thank you so much, you guys.
Tanya.
Thank you. So we're gonna talk about favorite Christmas traditions. So do you want to go first?
Sure.
You want to go? Or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay,
You go
I could go
first. You
first.
tell me.
I could go first. There's so many. Baking is one of them. And something that we used to always do in the house, at least the past couple of years, was we have this big list of all the cookies that we make. And my sister, mom, and I would sit down a couple weeks before Christmas, and we would dole out who does which cookie. And so we'd all start circling the ones that we were responsible for. And so on baking day, we'd post the lists in the kitchen, and we'd make them and cross them off as we got one done, and we'd yell it out into the kitchen. Oh, puppy chow's done, or chocolate chips are done. And so it was just fun because we'd split them up. We'd all bake together. So I love that. And then I also just love Christmas Eve and the excitement of that evening, the feeling of that evening, and watching Christmas movies like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's my favorite. I love Rudolph. So those are some of my favorite parts of Christmas, I guess.
That's cool.
That's
cool.
That's cool.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, that's nice to know. I know. I'm like, I need to know what your favorite part of Christmas is. I don't think I've asked you that.
Oh man. Well, growing up, on my mom's side of the family, which is we have a lot of Italian heritage, and so on Christmas Eve we would do the 7 fishes and things like that, and Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve dinner was more Italian based, which is really kind of cool. And so in Christmas Day, I remember, especially growing up, we would have tons of people over, tons of family.
Yeah.
My parents would always invite people that, didn't have a place to go or, just any situations like that. And so we just had a big full house. It was super loud and awesome. And then we also, every year on January 7th, we celebrate Ukrainian Christmas as well. That comes from my dad's side. And so Ukrainian Christmas, really, we spend time together. We make homemade halupki and pierogi, and we listen to polka music.
And what's the phrase? What's the phrase again?
Yeah, the phrase. So Christos Christaitsia, which means Christ is born. Yeah. And so to which the response is Slavet Yoho, which means let us glorify him. So that's just a special thing that we celebrate every year. And for those who don't know, halupki is stuffed cabbage roll. Yes. And and it's really good.
You're mentioning about Christmas Eve, like having a house full of people without a place to go and whatnot. And I remember when we first started talking, that was something that we bonded over a lot of, because that was a lot of my experience growing up too, that my parents would do. Christmas Eve was always the bigger holiday in our house. It was Christmas Eve, everybody comes over, and then Christmas Day was more like we just kind of have brunch together and whatnot. But just having that house full of people is just always so special. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's a great part of Christmas Eve. So I'm going to share with you, we have Fences and Roads, and it's Brittany and her family, my sister, and they're going to share their favorite parts of Christmas as well.
My favorite Christmas tradition is wrapping gifts while watching A Christmas Story with a glass of sparkling red grape juice. And this tradition starts back when I was a kid. I remember they would do that 24-hour A Christmas Story on the TV, and they still do it. But I remember between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I would catch bits and pieces of the movie throughout those days, and I'd watch it in a totally different order than you were supposed to. But by the end of Christmas Day, like by 7 o'clock on Christmas Day, I will have seen the whole movie just kind of mixed up and jostled around. So don't have cable anymore to watch it on TV, but I definitely have to watch it on DVD while I'm wrapping my presents. Because I used to stay up super late on Christmas Eve wrapping all the presents while watching it. So that's just a little tradition that's carried over, and I don't think I will ever stop doing that.
My favorite thing about Christmas is waking up on Christmas morning, getting like that rush, and then but instead of like running downstairs and getting ready to rip open the presents, we have to wait. We have to go in Mommy and Daddy's bed and like wait till they're ready to wake up to start recording.
Emma, can you tell me what your favorite part about Christmas is?
Waking my house.
Did Santa Claus come to your house?
No, I'm getting in there and not my house. My favorite part about Christmas is gift exchanging. And I'm excited to get Aaron what I'm getting him.
Did he dance with you, though?
No, I might go in there now.
Okay. Well, what was your favorite part?
I just ran out. Now I'm getting good now.
My favorite part about Christmas, more so for me, it's always the time leading up to Christmas, because when I was little, my favorite thing was how the atmosphere in our house would change. And in particular, what comes to mind is my grandma and grandpa's house. They would always do multicolored lights, both inside the house as well as outside. And it was not so much the tradition as the atmosphere of Christmas time and the warmth that came with it. And being in the house with all the lights off and nothing but the Christmas lights on and glowing, and just sitting in that at night, and I would just love to sit and look at the lights and just sit and feel the warmth at the coldest time of year. So that was always I guess my favorite part of Christmas. Did you like his big belly and his fluffy beard?
Yeah, we can go in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. My favorite thing about Christmas is opening presents. Oh, what's that?
Those are Christmas decorations.
Oh, I help.
Yeah. You like helping, huh?
My two favorite traditions to do on Christmas, like the wait for Christmas, is probably drinking hot cocoa. I really like hot cocoa. And I also like going to the zoo lights. It's really fun.
The tradition that I like is making gingerbread houses. Oh, this is what,
Uh-huh. Is that Santa?
Yeah, that's Santa. It's a Santa. My favorite Christmas tradition is doing the gingerbread houses.
Can you say Merry Christmas?
Oink, oink.
Christmas Eve, 5 years old, I swore I saw Rudolph out my front door. Running up to bed, I couldn't wait for Christmas Day, and I thought that life would always be that way. But oh, where did the magic go? When did I lose my hope? Is it somewhere in my soul? Or am I too far gone to know? I spent my life wanting to get older, but found out that time made the world seem colder. I remember the days when I was still dreaming. So when did I stop believing? And oh, where did the magic go? When did I lose my hope? Is it somewhere in my soul? Or am I too far gone to know how to see it, to hold and believe it, and bring my doubt to an end? If there's some way out there that I can try to see it through a child's eyes, maybe I'd find it again. Christmas Eve, 2,000 years ago, a boy in a stable in swaddling clothes. From a wailing manger to an old rugged cross, he brought joy to my world, and he found what I lost. And oh, that's where the magic goes. That's where I found my home. Well, it's written on my soul, and it's all I need to know. That's where the magic goes. That's where I found my home. Well, it's written on my soul, and it's all I need to know. All I need to know.
I remember as a kid going into, gosh, I think it was Walmart. It was usually Walmart around Christmas time. And I'd be going in with my mom, and we'd be doing Christmas shopping, grocery shopping, whatever it might be. And we'd walk in, and right there in the front would be this big tree with a bunch of little paper angels on it. And every year I would ask my mom, and I'd say, "Can we do an angel, Mom? Can we get an angel? Can we adopt one?" And of course she always said, "Absolutely, let's do it." And so every year we get an angel off the tree. And as time progressed, we get a few angels off the tree. And I remember that being one of the best memories around Christmas time for me. And so for me, the Salvation Army and the work that they do has been present in my life for years, and since the very beginning. And it just kind of, my relationship with them has changed over the years, because it went from being a kid and looking at the angel tree and wanting to buy presents for those families into going into my teenage years. In church, we would do Christmas plays. And those Christmas plays, they'd have a love offering for the Salvation Army. We'd have people bring coats and blankets and hats and gloves instead of buying a ticket. And I just remember the joy of seeing the stage after the performance filled up with all of these bags of coats to give away. And so that was that experience in my teenage years. And then there were a few years after sort of the plays died out, and I was too old to be in those anymore. And Christmas just didn't feel quite the same. And, you know, I remember talking with my family, and they all kind of felt the same way. There was something missing from the holiday season. And that missing piece was the aspect of giving. And so that was where this event was sort of born. Was we sat down one night and we talked about it, and we said, why don't we do a Christmas show for the Salvation Army? And that, for me, is where the magic is when it comes to the Christmas season. And that is why every year I love this event so much. And I'm so sad that we can't be in person doing this together. But for those of you who remember the very beginnings of this, it was in a freezing cold barn in the middle of North Jackson, Ohio, on the coldest night, which happened to be the coldest night of that month in December. And there was no heat. Everyone was freezing. And the little bit of heaters that we had, they didn't fill up the room. And so everyone was sitting there shivering in their jackets. But what was so beautiful about that moment was, I remember thinking to myself, and I say this every time, I remember thinking to myself, no one's going to want to come back next year. This, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. No one's going to want to come back. And, but what was so beautiful about that night is, as people were leaving, they came up to me and they said, yep, it was cold. We were shivering, we had our jackets and everything, but you know what? The atmosphere around here was so warm. And there was just such a community between everyone there, people who knew each other and didn't know each other. We all walked out as family that night. And so I just want to thank all of you so much for supporting this event every year, and being so generous and gracious to the Salvation Army of Mahoning County. And once again, as I said, I hope that coming next year and in the years beyond, we are able to do this all together again and just have that little piece of magic in togetherness. So without further ado, I always love to end this event by singing Silent Night all together. So I'm going to have Michael come back in here. You want to get in over here? I'm going to have Michael come back in and sing Silent Night with me. I put the guitar away, so I don't have the starting note. I can get it on my piano, though, here. Oh, goodness gracious. Do something funny, Michael.
I don't got much.
Here we go.
Very nice.
So everyone wants to start with us. This is our starting note. You can sing along with us at home. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Thank you all so much again for joining us tonight for this live stream. We wish you a very Merry Christmas, and God bless you and your family this holiday season and in the new year. Love y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Good night.
Merry Christmas, and thank you so much for joining us for this Christmas live stream to benefit the Salvation Army of Mahoning County. Here's how you can make a donation. To donate virtually, go to give.salvationarmyusa.org/AC Jones Christmas Live. You can find a clickable link in the comments below this live stream. If you prefer to donate by check, you can also find that information in the comments section. This donation page will be active until January 9th of 2022. Please feel free to share this link with any family or friends who might be interested in donating. Thank you so much for joining us for this live stream today, and thank you to all those who have already donated to the Salvation Army. Merry Christmas!